Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Gateway High School. Tonight, it's Section 3 action. The final section game of the year is the Highlands Golden Rams visit the Gateway Gators with the Section 1 title on the line. On with the Dean, Mike Choma. Mike Pavlik, Chandler Timmons is here tonight. Dean, the section title on the line here tonight. Highlands can get at least a share with a win.
No doubt about it, Mike. Right in front of us tonight. Told the kids to be in the moment because we have to take care of business ourselves. We're not going to need any help down the road. Greensburg Stadium is at Franklin Regional. I think that one's a given. But Coach Friedman was the first guy to blink in tonight's matchup, Mike. He is going to start a 6'8" junior, a guy named Nate Roper. He's going to try to match us up size-wise, and we always talk about how important matchups are, and they're going to try to go our way, go big. So hopefully a little bit to our advantage.
Roper had 7 points in the first meeting between these two teams, a game that was won by Highlands 58-44. They led that game 58-35 when the JVs came in. So it was a pretty decisive effort by the Rams that day. Well, let's talk about Saturday. The Rams with a win out at Seton Hill in overtime against Hempfield, a game that looked an awful lot like a playoff game. Does that help us all here tonight?
Well, Mike, it was one of those ugly games where, again, you couldn't get much going, start and stop. And, again, that's the kind of game that Gateway likes to play. It was a good experience getting us ready for this game tonight. Gateway comes in number 1 in the section in defense. They give up 47 points a game. We're number 1 in scoring at 65 points a game. Something has to give. We scored 58 against them last time. That's a magic number, isn't it?
Well, it is. Not only are they number 1 in the section in scoring, they're number 1 in 5A. They are the best defensive team in 5A. The magic number is 57, and here's why. When Highlands gives up 57 points or less, they're 12-0. When they give up more than 57 points, they're only 3-4. So there's your number. 57 is it. We come in here, we always talk about John Paul Kromka. The game that was in here last year, he won the game in the fourth quarter at the foul line for Gateway.
Yeah, he was 10 for 10, Mike. And again, the other guy that really hurt us was number 2, Courtney Jackson. He's outstanding, Mike. He just took us to the cleaners off the dribble. We have to account for him tonight. I looked at last game they played against McKeesport. Kromka scored 25 of the 51, and I found out why. Mr. Jackson was not there. Their time was changed too. Thank you, Alan Deep.
And he had a recruiting visit is what he had.
A recruiting visit to Ohio, took that visit, and again, they lost to well-thought-of McKeesport team in a close game, 56-53. So, again, I think he has to be controlled tonight. Naturally, Kromka you have to look out for. And, again, like I said, with a big game in front of us, they don't score a lot of points, Mike. What a beautiful gym here, by this way, this evening.
With the new gray floor, yeah.
I really think it's a shooter's atmosphere. You get down there, Mike, the lights are very bright on the floor, and hopefully it's going to be a good shooting night for the Golden Rams.
Hopefully. And the other thing is, they had that game won against a very good McKeesport team on Saturday. They gave up the tying basket with 12 seconds to go and the winning basket with 4 seconds to go. So that was how Gateway fell there, falling to 10-9. Well, Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, devices, tablets, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney and across from Victoria's Secret. You can reach Natrona Heights, 724-224-4590, and the Mills at 724-275-1154. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com. Stay tuned. At halftime, we'll explain why we didn't do the game Saturday. Tip-off is coming up. Highlands and Gateway, and it's right after this.
A 6'2" senior.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Golden Rams. They try to secure a section championship. They'll start number 4, Christian Tonelli, senior, 6'2", averages 7.2. Sean Ursich wears number 12, 6'6", senior, 12.8 per game. Number 20 is Johnny Christ, 6'7", sophomore, averages 9.8 per game. Luke Cocker, number 23, sophomore, 6'1", averages 11.5 points per game. And number 10, Ryan Signorella, senior, 6 foot, averages 8.5 points per game. And again, Tyler Stachinsky having a chance to get his first section title here at Highlands. There's not a lot of coaches who've done it, is it, Mike?
It's a very small list. We'll get to that later on.
For Gateway Gators, they'll start number 2, Courtney Jackson, 6'1" junior. There's the big guy in the middle, number 4, Nate Roper, 6'8" junior, did not start the last game. Number 3, Mark Bosevich, 6'3" senior, is a great three-point shooter. R.J. Stevenson, 6' sophomore. And the guy in the middle, Mike, last time we get to see number 13, John Paul Kromka, 6'8" senior.
Opening tip brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for third graders all the way up to varsity. Check Micah's YouTube page. Just type in Micah Mason on YouTube and check out that 64-point game. I happened to watch that the other day. It got me fired up for tonight. So that's always a winner. Here are your section champions in Highlands history. If they do win this one tonight, it would be their 10th section championship. They won in 1969, 70, and 72 under Coach Chuck Guggenot. 87, 88, 02, 07, and 08 under Rich Falter. And the 2011 championship was under Coach Sean Bennis.
Like I think key tonight, getting out early, watching foul trouble. I see Tom Jackson out there, Mike, with the ball. He's our friend from the Franklin Regional game. He was the guy issuing all the technicals.
And there we go. Gateway wins a tap. They move right to left, dressed in their home whites. The Rams in the brown uniforms. This is Kromka in front of the Highlands bench.
There's that 22 play, Mike. They try to come off the high post. Highlands did a good job against them at home on that particular play.
Now Jackson, and again, they will be deliberate for a fourth-year coach, Darren Friedman. They have also made the playoffs for the fourth year under Coach Friedman, made it every year.
Something different that time, Mike. Kromka started in a low post.
Oh, Kromka with a nice move, got around Ursig and laid it in. It's 2-0.
I think he should be there more often, Mike, and they took advantage of his height that time, 6'8".
Gateway in the playoffs for the 9th straight year. The last time they missed was 2009. Here's Tonelli. Drives into the paint, got shut off. Back to Cochran. Cuts in to Christ. Signorella left side. Rams will reset things here on this new gray court they have here at Gateway. Cochran lost concentration for a moment, but got it back. Now to Tonelli. Again, these guys play great defense. They're the #1 defensive team in 5A.
Looks like a matchup zone, Mike. Now going more man principles.
Around a screen. Back out to Signorella. Now to Cochran. 2-0 Gators. And Christ hits a 3. Well, he was feeling confident up at Seton Hill. He might as well keep it going.
Took that shot with 0.5 seconds. Dropped those 2 foul shots in to win the game, Mike. He took a 3-pointer with 0.5 seconds to go down 1. That's confidence for a sophomore.
That was the only choice at that point. Things weren't looking good. Here's Kromka. Try to get around Ursig. Goes to the basket. Missed it. Rebound Cochran on the weak side.
Chance to run, Mike. I like the tempo set here.
Now to Ursig all the way to the basket. Lays it up. Oh, it falls out, and Kromka got the rebound. Oh, that was beautiful, except it just didn't go down for Ursig. Jackson from the foul line stops and pops and scores.
He's got to beat us here last year, Mike. They have to count for him every time down the floor.
He had 11 points the first time these two teams met. Kromka's 12 led them. And now a foul as Christ goes in and is hit by Kromka, I believe.
It was Kromka. Johnny's going to go attempt 2. Mike, in that crazy game against Hempfield, he was 0 for 6. Stepped to the line. With the game on the line, dropped the 2 really nice and cool.
He missed 2 shot fouls, 2 front ends of 1-and-1s that could have cinched the game earlier. And then, of course, he stepped to the line and killed the other 2. And then he missed the 3rd one on purpose, which he was instructed to do, because with a half a second left, that's how you wanted it to go.
I was afraid he was going to make that one.
That's what you said on the phone. Well, he missed them both. We start off where we finished.
Yep. Unfortunately, Johnny now only 52% from the foul line.
And that's going to get us somewhere.
Yep.
All of it. Not just him. I mean, as a team. Luke Cochran is up to 69%, and he's the only one at this point.
Yep, everybody else in the 50s.
Now 3 is hit by Bozeman, and he didn't hit any until the 4th quarter against Highlands. Christ beats them all down, and a blocking foul on Kromka, and he's got 2 already.
Slid underneath, Mike. He didn't have to go sit down for a while.
And that's early. 7-3. Gateway leads it, but mark that down.
Bosevic, Mike, only had 1 3-pointer against us last time. He's out there to shoot.
Johnny Christ, first one is no good. He's 0 for 3.
All right, Johnny told me he just did it to get me excited. Now, time to stop getting me excited. Let's go. Make some shots. I walked out of the gym the other day, Mike.
Missed them both. Ersic tipped it. Kromka got it. Kromka's not going to the bench. I think that tells you what Darren Friedman thinks about this whole situation. Kromka got around Tonelli all the way to the basket. Put it up. What's the call? Blocking foul on Highlands.
Was that late, Mike?
It'll be Christ. It'll be his first.
That was a late call.
This is not a good start.
Should have been a no call.
Kromka will shoot 2, and he's dead-eye from the line.
I believe he was 10 for 10, Mike, against us last year in the fourth quarter.
The way they play defense, they get a 6 or an 8-point lead. They're going to be hard to get back on. Kromka missed the first.
How about that?
7-3 Gators. And Bozovic's the one you have to worry about. He's only hit 2 threes against us in 3 games. And he's better than that. And you figure eventually he's going to get hot, and he hit that first one, and that worries you. 8-3. Here's Christ to Tonelli right side. Gets around Jackson all the way to the basket. Got it to Ersic. Missed a shot. I think Kromka got a piece of it. And a rebound to the Gators.
Kromka took a chance there, Mike. Blocked the shot.
Kromka all the way to the basket.
There's a charge there. Come on.
Nope, it's a block. Or is it?
I think it's a charge,
I think it's a charge, and that's 3.
There it is. I can't believe
I can't believe Darren left him in there.
I can't believe he went so hard to the basket. You got to
he's not going to change the way he plays, though, and that's wow.
Yep.
Well, Hunter Hicks, who was replaced in the starting lineup tonight, is in there earlier than I think Darren Friedman would have liked.
6'4" freshman in the lineup, number 10. Boy, Mike, that's a big deal for Gateway.
At 4:47.
See if Highlands could take advantage. There's
Price
right
inside. Blocked by Hicks.
Hicks comes in and makes a difference right off the bat.
Rams have 1 basket. Johnny's 3. That's it. They have not gotten any business inside. Here's Jackson all the way through. Got shut off. He traveled. Turnover Gateway at 4:25. Gators lead 8-3.
First turnover tonight, Mike. And again, Highlands has to take advantage of Kromka's time on the bench.
Cochran.
I just thought that time, Mike, you got to blame both coach and player there. Leave him in that long and then try to get in there and take that charge.
Cochran all the way through, missed it, tipped around. Bozovic had it, lost it. They battle, and Bozovic saves it.
Luke lost control of the ball, Mike, but that's a shot.
Over to Stevenson. Back out the boat. There is no too far. He missed that one. Rebound Christ tipped it. Tonelli has it for Highlands. Trailing by 5 halfway through the first quarter. With Kromka on the bench with 3 fouls already. And the Rams have to take advantage of that.
Nothing's changed since he went to the bench, though. Still trailing by 5.
Here's Signorella out top, and he traveled and turned it over at 3:38.
I don't know. Highlands looks a little hesitant, Mike, and when that happens, the remedy just came into the game. Number 3, Romello
Freeman, and that can happen.
And again, Ersic goes to the bench, Mike. Normally when they bring him in, Sig or Tonelli go out, so we're going to go a little smaller now.
Sean's missed 2 pretty easy shots from close in already, too. Here's Hicks, out top to Roper. Now Bozovic left side with Tonelli. Has the assignment there. R.J. Stevenson. And Hunter Hicks. Gators will be patient.
He has control there.
It's on the floor. Signorella had it, got it out of there, and got it right to Romello, but he's 1 on 5. Lead feed to Christ, lays it in.
Nice job by Romello getting ahead to Johnny. He's got all 5.
8-5, Gateway. Rams with a little bit of pressure here.
Great job by Sig to dig that out, Mike.
Now they go long cross court. Dump it inside. This is Hicks. Blocked by Christ, and he stole it away.
Numbers, Mike.
Lead feed to Signorella. Thought he was going to look for the 3 there, but he got it back to Cochran. Now right side to Christ. Here comes another 3. It's off the rim. And it's over and out. Yep. Johnny was hoping to get a foul call there, but none to be had. And Gateway will get possession at 2:35 first quarter.
I was going to apply this 1-2-2 pressure, Mike. It's been very effective. Just put it in a couple of weeks ago, and they've got quite a few turnovers using it.
Romello Freeman, as you mentioned, is in there. He had 10 off the bench. This is Jackson all the way through. Got it off right side. Hicks's little jumper is no good. Rebound. Rams carried out of bounds.
Again, Mike, one thing about this gym, they have the background, little end zone area. Johnny almost went in there.
We saw Don Pacey do that in the JV game.
Yep. We'll be shooting that way towards our bench in the second half.
Roper goes in, carried it through, missed the shot, rebound loose. Rams have it, Tonelli. Chance to tie here with a 3. They trail by 3. Price gets around Roper and gets fouled on his way to the basket. That'll be a floor foul, team foul number 4 against Gateway. First one against somebody not called John Paul Kromka. Highlands has committed 1.
Johnny's doing a great job, Mike, putting the ball on the floor lately, too. Only a sophomore. He's really working into his game here.
Now Johnny's got all 5 points.
Nice
Cochran off a screen.
Cochran.
3 balls off the rim, and it hits the stanchion behind the basket, and the Rams have had 2 of those so far.
These rims are very soft, Mike, but those 2 went up and they have the shot clock. They're ready to go. If we ever have a shot clock, right now
it's there.
There's a time clock above both baskets.
Lamont Farish, number 11, into the game for Gateway. He had 1 point the first time these 2 teams got together off the bench.
I was trying to get that trap action.
Gateway had 16 bench points in that game, which is a lot considering they only scored in the 40s. This is Farish left side, didn't want it. The Rams close quickly, and he takes it back out to the timeline and resets things. 1:35 left first quarter. Gateway by 3. Here's Roper. Bozovic right side.
Keep running a high X, Mike. Called 22. They could have called a walk there.
Stevenson, or Hicks, I'm sorry. Now to Roper. They try to go back door. Now got a reach in on Freeman.
His first, team second.
1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Gateway 8, Highlands 5.
And we might not be watching that Greensburg score, but Franklin Regional's watching this one, right?
Yeah. Bozovic loops it in deep, and Jackson did a good job to get it as Cochran played defensive back that time.
He didn't see the ball coming.
Right, that's exactly it.
Yep.
I think he'd have had it. Tipped it up in the air. Ursig way out on Jackson now.
Ball you man.
Hicks right side.
Uh-oh.
Here's Jackson around Ursig. Oh, blocked by Ursig. Freeman has a 3-on-2. Freeman drives all the way through, lays it up, missed it. Rebound is tipped. No good. Roper had it. What's the call? It's a foul on Highlands.
Oh, boy.
Boy, I thought that might have been a held ball, if anything. It's going to be on Cochran, his first. Now, the Rams can't get the ball to go in the basket here. They had 5 points in the fourth quarter Saturday. They have 5 points in the first quarter tonight.
Point-blank shots, too, Mike.
You can play all the great defense you want. You got to score.
And we are scoring at a 65-point clip. We lead the section in scoring.
Lately, not so much, though. Farish all the way through, and he puts it in. 10-5 Gateway. Signorella for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Freeman.
Nice
tipped
job,
it out of there beautifully. Got it to Myers.
One extra pass. They do it. The good shot.
And there's Romello.
Mike.
Great job, everyone. Myers to Ursig to Freeman. It's 10-7.
Freeman just keeping that ball alive, too, Mike.
19 seconds.
Arrow trap where you want it.
Arrow belongs to Highlands. Bozovic lets it fly. In and out. Boy, that took a peek. Yep. Rebound, Signorella. Rams halftime at 10 seconds. And the arrow. They get a 2 for here. Underneath to Ursig. Got a man in the air.
There's no foul there, Mike. How could that not be a foul?
Ursig again hammered. Still loose. What's the call?
How could that not be a foul?
I can't answer that. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Gateway Gators 10 and the Highlands Golden Rams 7.
Mike, Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Charlotte Heights. Your home for the judgment-free zone. Was up there today. Saw the Greek again. I asked him he's coming to the game tonight. He said he's playing poker tonight. He'll catch it on replay. So, Greek, you've been mentioned. See him work out in a treadmill, Mike. He's a little older than me. Can you believe that? That doesn't happen very often. But again, Planet Fitness provides a unique environment where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment. Yesterday was pizza day, Mike.
Tremendous.
I had a slice, I got the carbs, and I got to the cardio. Small classes if you want. Certified trainers are there too. Strength and free weights also. 16-year-olds, you can have your own membership. Teen 13 to 15 can join, accompanied by an adult. 18 or older each time you visit. Memberships available for as low as $10 a month, so stop by Planet Fitness in Heights Plaza today for details. $5 down, $10 a month, Mike.
Can't beat it. Second quarter about to begin. Gateway leading at 10-7. It'll be interesting to see what Darren Freeman does in the John Paul Kronka situation. I'm going to guess he's down.
Well, when you're winning, Mike, there's no sense in bringing him in.
By the way, I'm going to guess that the Indianapolis Colts are surprised right now. Josh McDaniels has told them he's staying in New England. That had to come with a big raise and a promise that he succeeds Belichick. I think those two things had to come with that.
Belichick's quitting.
I think that might be happening.
He's fed up. Somebody did recently.
Freeman gets it from Cochran. Chandler, was I just talking about that? Look at it sticking. That's how the night's gone so far.
And that gives Gateway the ball, Mike.
On alternate possession.
All right, Mike, we're going to bring the defensive pressure in with Johnny and Luke up front. And
they're going to have to try to get something done in transition because they haven't been able to get anything going otherwise in the half court.
We've forced 3 turnovers, and Mike only committed 1 so far.
3-point Gateway lead. Just underway, second quarter. The Rams have had tons of close-in shots, but can't get one to go in.
That has to change, Mike. What is that old Vigorish?
That's what the gunner used to say. Roper put it on the floor, got in trouble, put it up and in anyway.
Lost control of it, Mike, but nobody got on the floor with
12-7, that's their third 5-point lead. Dump it down to Ursig, now Tonelli with a runner. The ball just won't go in the basket. Roper has the rebound.
And Mike, you got to be up for the big moments. It's a big moment in these kids' lives.
Here's Jackson.
This game really means nothing at Gateway, right?
No, they're pretty much locked in. Yeah. Seeding's about it. Fall away, Jackson, glass and good. 14-7. Freeman all the way down, beats him and scores.
Well, I guess it does mean something as far as seeding goes.
14-9.
But as far as section, no.
Now they're pretty much locked into third.
Yeah, they're 6-3 coming in.
Jackson right side.
They will be in the playoffs.
Now Hicks. 5-point lead. Oh, the Rams steal it. Tonelli tipped it. Price had it. Price, right side Cochran. Spots up. 3 ball. It's off. Nope. It's loose, and the Gators have it. It's Roper. And a timeout by Darren Friedman. At 6:23 left first half. Gateway 14, Highlands 9. This one approaching the ugliness of Saturday. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. They've been serving the AK Valley for decades, and the Lucchinos, a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Each year brings many changing pieces in the healthcare industry as well as other areas. Why not sit down with the Lucchinos today? Review your plan with them. Joe and Joe always know. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Services put you on the road to financial stability today.
Crazy swings in the stock market last couple of days, Mike. Joe can help you out there. Again, don't panic. Never sell into a panic. There's my sage advice.
Thank you. Gators with the ball and a 5-point lead. They've led by as many as 7.
Over and back, Mike, we had it there.
Here's Jackson, puts it on the floor, drives in, kicks it out, wide open, corner is good. 3 ball, R.J. Stevenson. And the Gators have their biggest lead at 8. Again, it's going to be a hard comeback against a team that plays defense like this.
He didn't score in the first game against us, Mike.
Donut, Ursig, baseline, blocked and fouled as Hunter Hicks got him, and Ursig will go to the line. And again, these foul shots are... Johnny's already missed 4 of them, and Ursig converting at less than 50%. Well, winter's upon us. Tomorrow comes the ice. Armageddon is on its way. So why not stop into Highland Tire and their newest location, Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 25 consecutive years. Family owned and operated since 1960. Do they know that a section title's on the line here?
I hope.
Family owned and
You're
operated
trying.
since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, they'll get it for you. Visit Highland Tire. Maybe they can get us a file shot made.
Wow.
HighlandTire.com or call them in Trentham at 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. We deliver, and we deliver a turnover.
5th turnover, Mike. 5 turnovers.
Cochran all the way through,
There
and finally
you go.
one goes down. 17-11, Gators by 6.
And again, all this with John Paul Kromka, their leading scorer on the bench. Highlands hasn't been able to take advantage.
Jackson. Now to Roper between circles. Still 5 minutes left first half. Both he's looking for it every time, number 3 with
Wants to pull that trigger.
with the rec specs on. Jackson.
And Mike ahead 17-11, Kromka on the bench, there's not going to be any rush.
Oh, Jackson goes right by Ursig. Now kicked it over to the corner. Here comes Hicks to the basket, but gave it up. Good job to control it. And Roper gets it back. And Stevenson will reset things.
Those traps are just a hair away, Mike. They're sloppy with the ball, and we're not taking advantage of getting the ball. Make them take that extra dribble.
Roper right wing. Oh, he
There
threw it
you
right
go.
to Ursig with the step in front. Cochran wants to push tempo a little bit.
Johnny's on the wing, Mike.
Luke
He had
kicked it out to Freeman. Puts it on the floor. Back to Cochran for 3 from the corner. It's short. Tonelli, though, gets the long rebound off that soft rim. Rams down 6. Freeman, baseline to Kreis. Got it back to Ursig. Back out top. Tonelli's 3's on the way. Oh, it's off. Rebound Kreis. Back up.
And foul.
And it won't go, but he'll go to the line.
Doggone it, Mike.
Gateway foul number 4. Nate Roper.
Roper gets his second.
Well, high
Come
school
on, Mike. Let's
seniors,
go.
you can learn the skills you need to start a career in the high-demand field of healthcare in less than a year. Pittsburgh is in need of skilled healthcare workers, and Career Training Academy offers half-day or evening classes to suit your needs. Serving the AK Valley for over 35 years, CTA offers...
Let me take it from here. Serving the AK Valley for over 35 years, dental assisting, medical billing and coding, and our new phlebotomy technician program. Visit us on the web at careerta.edu or stop in at our new location, Hillcrest Plaza. I did it, Mike. Enrolling now, new starts every month. Call Career Training Academy today, 724-337-1000. Somebody had to break the jinx.
You get the next one.
By the way, Tony's getting noisy because he's not reading his ads.
Here's Parrish. I know.
Sponsors say they pay him, not his kid, to read them.
Off the double team. Now in the game is 14, Jason Reber.
And he's real happy about it. There
Also
you go.
22, Brendan Edgar, and we have a turnover.
Edgar turns it over. That's the 7th turnover, Mike. Highlands only committed 1 so far. But again, the game of basketball dictates the ball has to go through the cylinder. And we have not done that very efficiently here tonight. But we're hanging around.
Rams with the ball down 5, 3:30 left. It looks like we're trying to hold on with the guy on the bench. Oh, and Cochran, he carries it. I thought he dribbled it on the line, but
And remember, Mike, as long as he doesn't make progress with that dribble, he can stand there and palm it, for lack of a better term, all day. But he wasn't making any progress towards the basket. 2nd turnover. Highlands comes in late. 13 turnovers per game. They force 15.
now they work it back to Reber, and now back outside to Farish. Jackson's on the bench. They got a lot of guys on the bench right now. You really need to take advantage of this.
Yeah, Mike. 3:08 to go here.
Steal by Kreis. Here's Johnny.
There you go. I was worried about him putting that one down, Mike, but he gathered and he put it down. Now Highlands cut it to a 1-possession game.
17-14. Oh, and a bad pass turnover Gateway. The Rams' pressure comes through there. Courtney Jackson's right back at the table for Darren Friedman.
Mike, the amazing thing is we can't play any worse than we've played, and we're hanging around. 9 turnovers.
They're slow starters away from Highlands. At home, they're fast starters. On the road, they have problems. Go figure. They're kids. Oh, nice break.
Centered.
Right to Kreis. 3 ball down. We're tied. Johnny Christ has shown up big here tonight.
He's got 11, Mike.
And the Rams tie the game at 17. Here's Jackson all the way through. Well, he's something else, isn't he?
So quick with that ball, Mike.
Now they go left side to Edgar. Hicks, number 10. 2:15 left first half, tied at 17. Rams on an 8-0 run. Now out of the corner, it's Reber. Oh, blocked by Ersic, but it fell into the hands.
Ooh, they're going to get sick.
Of Gateway, and now Highlands will be hit with the foul. And that will be their 5th.
That foul, number 10.
Signorella picks up his first.
23, Luke Cochran.
Cochran back in the game for Highlands. They're going to give Johnny Christ a rest. And the good news is Johnny's only picked up 1 foul so far, and
he's got 11 of the 17 points here.
I think if Highlands gets the ball back, I think Johnny might end up back in there. Here's Jackson.
He's been our only offense tonight, Mike.
2 minutes left of the first half. Jackson got around Mello for a second, but Cochran picked him up. Rams were pretty slick on the switch there. Jackson all the way through. Blocked by Tonelli. Here comes Cochran back the other way. Cochran goes left side. Signorella's 3 is off the rim, but Freeman has the rebound around Bozovic. Back out to Tonelli. Puts it on the floor.
Extra pass.
Skips it left side. Signorella. He threw it off a couple legs. There were 3 white shirts there, and the Rams turn it over.
3rd turnover.
You've been to the dentist recently. What was less painful, that or this?
This right now, man.
Lamont Farish with 4 off the bench, and Gateway back on top, 19-17. That breaks an 8-0 Highlands run.
1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Highlands down by 2 with the error.
Freeman.
What are they going to call?
Charge.
Why? How?
So Freeman picks up his second.
What did he do? Off arm? See anything I can see? He
had to be the arm.
Yeah, the old arm bar.
That's 5 on Highlands. 56 seconds to go. I'm sure Gateway's just going to try for 1 here. Highlands has the arrow.
Yep, Mike, and that's a turnover. 4 turnovers now.
Ooh. Johnny Christ back in there. Farish went up to get it. Boy, Farish, those 2 buckets here have been big. No one has, other than Courtney Jackson, no one has more than 1 basket for Gateway. Farish, right side for Stevenson. Hicks up top. Oh, Hicks got all the way through, laid it up and missed it. Rebound Highlands. Rams have it at 30 seconds and can get a 2-fer if they wish. Signorella to Tonelli.
Highlands take that patented timeout at the end of the half, Mike.
Ersic. Cochran. Runner. My goodness. It just won't go. It did everything but go in. Here's Bozovic back. 12 seconds.
It's a guts-to-go situation.
It's a tip and a steal. 9 seconds. Here's Cochran. He's fouled. He'll shoot the 1-and-1 at 7.1.
It's a guts-to-go situation.
I think that was Courtney Jackson. Seriously. Speaking of a 1-and-1, you're assuming he's making it. Go.
Many companies give you that car insurance quote. Only Nationwide can back it up with dedicated licensed professionals and superior claim services. Mel and John at Boucher Agency want you to help you relieve some of the stress involved with insuring your new teen driver. Ask about the Nationwide Insurance Young Driver Discount. When you compare, no one beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel at 724-224-4300. And let them help you with your coverage. What are they going to call?
A trap.
And it goes in.
They call it a travel.
And it goes in.
And it goes in.
Well, Mike, I try.
You did.
I'll finish the ad.
And the half setter. Yeah, 5.3. Here's Bozovic. 3 seconds. Got to hurry. Gets it across. Shoot it. Going to drive in. Throws it up. Missed it. Well, we've been hit by so many of those you were expecting. That's the end of the first half, and Gateway leads by 2.
Well, Mike, I was trying to talk him into it, but your Nationwide agents are still John and Mel, and they're still at 724-224-4300. Let them help you choose the coverage right for your family, evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, the 8K Valley, the Bouchers, and Nationwide are on your side. Again, those evening hours, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 to 7, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 1. Call the Bouchers today.
All right, it's halftime, and Gateway has a 2-point lead. It's Gateway 19, Highlands 17. Back with stats and more right after this. Back at halftime, and Gateway leads at 19-17. At halftime, after one at Franklin Regional 20, Greensburg Salem 14. They have more points in the first quarter than we have at halftime total in this game. Wanted to give you guys the heads up why we didn't get a chance to go to Seton Hill on Saturday, because we told everybody we were going.
Yes.
But I sent, it was coordinated by a fellow named Alan Deep, and they had a great tournament and gave a lot of money to St. Jude. And I sent him an email on Tuesday, and he doesn't send me an email back until Friday. Now, I don't have any problem with the fact that they didn't want us to come, but it would have been nice to have a little heads up. He said, and this is the email he sent me late Friday. Mike, our event is being streamed and broadcasted by Westmoreland Sports Network. By the way, I add parenthetically, you can go there and watch it. It is archived. Who we have given, actually they have paid for the exclusive rights for all broadcasting of any game tomorrow, which would have been last Saturday. Just so that I'm fair to all parties, I have to honor my commitment and agreement with WSN. Sorry about that, and thanks for asking first. Well, I've been doing this for 25 years, and it's the first time I've ever been told we couldn't come do a game. Other than, of course, a championship game, which is paid for by Big Comcast and they put on television live or something like that.
Which they're not doing this year, by the way.
Which I hear that. So, just so you know, it's no big deal. It was, I watched the game on my iPad at Smoky Bones and had fun. But the people that didn't have a chance to do it, people that were back for the calendar tournament, that maybe thought they were going to watch it, we apologize. I'm sorry if I misled anybody. And
well, we didn't know. And like I said, professionally, he should have sent us a text or a email back that Tuesday. We did all our prep work too, Mike, and that went in the toilet. But now we have a section championship to try to conquer, Mike. Trailing 19-17 halftime. Highlands gets the ball to start. Johnny Christ has 11. Romello Freeman 4. Luke Cochran 2. That's it.
Lamont Farish 4. He leads Gateway. Kromka's in there with 3 fouls. Highlands was 1 for 8 from the foul line.
Ursage, Signorella, Tonelli, nothing yet.
Nothing.
Mike. There are seniors. They got to step up here. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Here's Ursig.
Still got a half a
Fired it out, Signorella. Now Cochran steps back, 3 ball, back rim, rebound. Tonelli put it up and scored.
There you go, Kristen. Get us started. Let's go.
We're tied at 19. Now Gateway Kromka is fouled. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Bozovic.
Yeah, it's Bozovic. I saw 1-3. He's a little shorter than Kromka.
And Kromka's back out there, Mike, to start the second half. Remember, he got those 3 quick fouls. He sat on the bench for the whole first half. He's going to be well rested.
Somebody came and grabbed the dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
So nice to have you back where you belong. Bozovic makes the first.
He didn't miss. Tonelli gets his first foul, by the way.
Okay. 20-19. Gateway back up 1. Bozovic has 5, 21-19.
And that's the difference right now, Mike, those 2 foul shots.
Signorella spots up, 3 ball, in and out. Rams ice cold from outside. Johnny Christ has 2, no one else has made 1. Here's Jackson.
I thought this was a shooter back there.
Dribble drive, missed the shot. Rebound, Rams have it, want to push. Cochran 2-on-2. Cochran takes it all the way up through, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Hicks, the freshman, Mike, 6'4",
took advantage of his height that time. Highlands inbound the ball, trailing 21-19, 7:07 to go.
We talked about Saturday's game, 53-52. I don't think this one's going to get that high in scoring, but that's what this looks like, and you have to gut it out.
But the magic number, Mike, 57. We keep them under 57.
We've not lost yet this year. That's right. Cochran's wide open, in and out. Rebound Jackson.
They're dipping, Mike. They're going to go eventually.
Here's Jackson back the other way. Now Kromka high posting. Back to Jackson, number 2. The 6'1 junior. Highlands fans trying to...
I think there is more Highlands fans here than Gateway fans, Mike.
Trying to inject some life into the team.
They know what's on the line. There we go.
Tonelli with a steal on the Jackson pass. Lead it up to Signorella. He drives. He lays. He's fouled by Jackson.
Hard foul, too, Mike.
Signorella will shoot 2 at 6:24.
Give me a chance to talk about Beanie Home renovations. Maybe putting off getting that much needed work done around the house. Maybe a leak in your roof, modeling kitchen, bathroom, and basement. Let the pros of Beanie Renovations Have your home looking like new for the new year. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian Nee and his crew at B&E Home Renovations guarantee that job will be done complete and on time exactly the way you want it. Customer service, their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or find them on Facebook for money-saving offers. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. I got two, Mike.
Tied up at 21. You get the next one.
I'll read them all again if I have to.
6:16 to go, third quarter. We're tied at 21 at Gateway. Jackson, a little shake and bake move up top. Now goes to Bozovic right side.
And the pace and tempo is at Gateway's pace, Mike.
Here's Hicks.
Kromka isolated. He wants to go one-on-one in the low post.
Goes in against Arsig and scores.
Mike, that's one thing they're doing new that they didn't do at our place.
Hard to handle.
Put him in the low post. He's a stud.
Highlands against that 2-3 zone. Christ,
Nice
dumped
pass.
out, was right at the basket. Tanilli for three. It's no.
Just can't buy a three, Mike. Save our lives.
Arsig was standing right there with nobody around.
Uh-oh.
And a travel by Gateway. Turnover.
That's a break, Mike.
Gators.
The only thing that's keeping us in the game, Mike, we have for 13 turnovers. Only committed 5. Ursich goes to the bench.
Romello Freeman back in the Highlands lineup. He's had some big second halves off the bench. Best sixth man in the business. Gators by 2.
Oh, just turned it over.
And they turned it over on
And
the
they
inbound.
got numbers.
And Bozovic's going to just stop and shoot a 3. Here it comes. It's off the back rim, the dipper.
Great job by Romello there, Mike, to stand his ground.
Signorella, corner to Cochran. Baseline to Freeman against Kromka. Romello takes it in there. Jackson knifed it out of there, but Cochran, Kreis, runner, back iron, loose. Stevenson has it. That's a. They're going to call Signorella. Are you serious? Bozovic just put a shoulder into Signorella to get him out of the way, and they call Signorella on the foul. That's bad.
Second foul on Sig.
That's a terrible call. .509 to go, third quarter.
Highlands trailing by 2, 5 minutes.
Courtney Jackson. Bozovic right side against Signorella.
High X is trying to run that. Again, Kromka's where he wants to be. And he's got Luke Cochran on, Mike. Got to give him the ball there. Yep.
Kromka down low, kicked it back out. The runner is Hicks off the rim, no good. Kromka had it, lost it. Gateway throws it backwards near their bench, but it's saved by the Gators. Rams try to deny the ball, but it comes into the hands of Stevenson again.
Great job denying Kromka, Mike. But can't get the loose ball when it's on the floor.
Bozovic,
They're going to get Johnny for the ride.
Price on a nickel dimer on Bozovic on the blow-by. Kreis' second, team's third second half. A 2-point Gateway lead.
And again, pace is in. They're going to get him there.
Price again gets his third right away.
I thought they were going to call him, Mike. They took their good old time doing it.
They got 2 fouls in 3 seconds.
He's got 3. Kromka has 3. Johnny goes to the bench. Ursich back out there.
Sean Ursich. Back to the Rams.
Kromka comes out to get it. Now to Jackson. This is Hunter Hicks.
Yep. And this is their pace, Mike.
Hicks the freshman. Now to Stevenson left side. He's a sophomore. Here's Jackson right side. Now to Kromka. Puts it on the floor. Gets some contact. Shoots to miss. Rebound Freeman. Rams have it. Trailing 2. Romello goes all the way with a step through and scores.
He saw Kromka protecting the basket, Mike. He tried to draw that fourth. Kromka said, I'm not going to be that dumb. But he got the lay-in, and we're tied at 23.
Third tie of the quarter, fourth tie of the game. As we go back and forth. The Gateway, steal by Cochran. Cochran all the way through, lays it up and scores, and the Rams have the lead.
All right, Mike, let's keep it now. Second title on the line. 14 turnovers they forced.
That's Highlands' first lead since 3-2, and nearly a steal. They're going to call Signorella. Oh, that's another one on Signorella. Highlands fans not at all happy. Signorella's third. Corey Myers back in. Maybe he could shoot us out of the far.
Get somebody, get a line for the 3-point line beside Johnny Christ. He's on the bench with 3 fouls.
Gators key it in. Jackson to Bozovic. Into Kromka against Ursig. Puts it on the floor. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover Gateway at 3:18.
That's their 15th, Mike. Highlands with the lead and the ball. 3:18 to go, third quarter. Hold on to something at home.
Here's Cochran. Tanilli right side, and now Cochran will reset things and looks to Tyler Stashinsky for the play. Gateway in a 2-3 zone. Myers, right corner. Got it to Ursig. Drives in, kicked it back out to Cochran. And now wide open Myers. Yes!
Corey Myers. That's my boy.
28-23. Maybe he can shoot us out of it.
It's a big one, Mike. Oh, almost stolen by Cochran.
Bozovic goes in with a runner off the back iron. Rebound tipped. Tanelli's going to get called. He did. He grabbed Kromka and tried to keep him away from the ball.
You know what, Mike? Better let him have that easy layup.
And now Gateway's going to go into the 1-and-1. Gateway.
No, 16.
That's 6. It'll be after this.
Yeah.
Gateway's only committed 1 foul second half. Highlands has committed 6.
And you know what? That's the number.
That's how it's been. There have been 2 that I didn't like. The one on Signorella for sure. 2 of them on Signorella.
Jackson. Got to get him off him.
They double team Kromka. Boy, backed up. Didn't give up the pivot foot, however. And got it back to Jackson. Highlands by 5 with 2:20 left, third quarter. Here's Jackson. Kicked it right side for Farish. Now Roper comes out to get it. Now to Kromka. Kromka was looking for a 3. Now that's 2. It's off the rim. Rebound. He got his own rebound beautifully, but missed it. Missed the third chance.
Come on. Somebody won it. Who wants it?
Roper does. Blocked by Freeman.
3-on-2. Highlands trying to take advantage here.
Cochran is.
Missed it.
Boy, I thought he got fouled, and Gateway will get the ball at 1:54.
Boy, I tell you, they fought for that rebound, Mike. Romello Freeman came away with it. Golden Rams have a chance to press there, Mike. They're going to try to take advantage.
Look at Stosh over there, trying to fire up the troops. 1:54 left here in the third quarter, and Highlands has fought back on a 5-0 run to lead it by 5.
Kromka takes the pressure off. He can put the ball on the floor. He does.
Here's Kromka's just a tremendous player. Jackson. Stopped at the foul line. Here's Farish. Tries to get around Freeman, but Romello shut him off. Roper back to Jackson. Loops it into the big fella. Turnaround glass and good. He's got 7, and it's 28-25.
Tonight they decide to post him up, Mike. 2-3 zone now. High's going to have to shoot over top of it, Mike.
Freeman. Oh, he had Myers wide open in the corner.
Again.
He tried to get it over to him, and Kromka stole it. It goes out of bounds, and Highlands will keep it at 1:19, third quarter, leading by 3.
Coach Stachinsky asking for the hack foul that time. Looked like Romello was. Tough place to key in from, Mike. They do get it in, though.
Back to Tanilli. Between circles, Myers left elbow. Ursig. Here's Myers. Left side, 3 ball. In and out, no good. Rebound, Kromka. Back to Jackson. Now Gateway can tie it with a 3 here. Less than a minute, third quarter. Myers has had some big nights on the road in section games, hitting 3-pointers. He did it at Greensburg. He did it at Armstrong. Here's Roper to Kromka left side. The Highlands fans are fired up.
That's where I like to see Kromka, Mike, out in that wing.
38 seconds. I think they're holding for 1 here. They have the arrow. They can get a 2-fer. 33 seconds left of the quarter. Highlands with a 3-point lead. Down to the big fella. It's loose on the floor. He has to go get it. Saves it to Farish in the corner. Now to Jackson. Right side,
nice
Canelli knocks it out of bounds as Scott had a handle on it, but the Rams knock it out of there.
They'll key in here. Again, no layups.
Kromka drives to the basket, and he scores. There it was.
How many times have I said it, Mike?
28-27, Highlands by 1. We're going right down to the wire here tonight. 4 in a row by Gateway, and now Tyler Stashinsky calls timeout at 10 seconds left, third quarter. B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natona Heights, has been outfitting our local sports teams and the great fans of the AK Valley for more than 5 decades. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. High school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. Hey, little Charlotte just ran out onto the court. Look at Mom chasing her down. You betcha.
Might be a good sign there.
She saw that her daddy was all fired up, so she is too. They're open 9 to 5 weekdays and Saturdays.
She's getting on the way again, Mike.
Saturdays 9 till noon, so stop it. She's a handful, all right.
There's Carrie there. All right, Mike.
Give them a call, 724-226-2762, B&J Sports.
Let's get something out of this one, Mike. Now they come out man-to-man.
Cochran back to get it, 7 seconds. Jackson giving him a rough ride. Now to Freeman, it popped up on him. Freeman with the blow-by!
And Kromka pitched this by his 4th.
It wouldn't go, but he draws the foul. Oh, that was the blow-by.
Yep.
And a Gateway bench, can't believe it.
Right, going to get Danny Timmons in here for the last few seconds, Mike.
Anybody with foul trouble, you probably want to sit him down like Signorella.
And Johnny's been on the bench for most of the 3rd quarter, Mike.
And Romello Freeman,
that one in.
It's the first. He's got 7 off the bench. Did you know your name was Timons, Chandler? That's what he just said. Tom Pacey's also in the game. Second by Romello is up around no good. Rebound, Timmons almost. And Rams have it with .7. And you can get a shot. Great play by Timons to knock it out of there.
All right, Mike, let's get something here.
Yeah, just get it up there. They lead by 2. .7. Hey, they did business with .5 the other day. Christ! Oh, it wouldn't go. The end of the 3rd quarter here at Gateway with the score. Highlands 29, Gateway 27. And as we mentioned, John Paul Kromka has 4 fouls.
11 to 8 that quarter, Highlands. Mike, quick trivia question for you. Name the Valley player who is currently on the resurgent Duquesne Dukes roster.
It's Caleb Davis.
Very good.
I bet his dads are filming the game.
For?
Well, remember, he used to be at Valley all the time. He would always be filming the game.
Oh, I
Mr.
forgot
Davis,
that.
Don't you remember him?
Well, he's the one that got him to join the team as a manager, and then last year he got to walk on. He thought that might be in jeopardy this year, but Coach Danbo loves them, and he said they are light thinkers, detailed-oriented, and he's got a job. He scored a couple points, and most importantly, he's part of something bigger than him.
He's a really, really good shooter in his days at Valley.
6 foot, 175 pounder, can fill it up, and he is playing at Duquesne.
We start the 4th quarter. I have one for you. You know, we're talking about trying to win a section championship here. The last time the Rams won the section was 2011. That year, Micah Mason scored 33.3 points a game. He made 82 3-pointers. Our leading 3-point shooter this year is Luke Cochran with 39. Now, here's the question. We had a guy on that team make 54 3-pointers that was not named Micah Mason. We asked you this before the game, so I know you know the answer. We're going to let it out there for a while. Who was it?
And I got it right, by the way.
You did. You absolutely did. 4th quarter, here we go. Rams with a 2-point lead. I was going to bring up that they led by 6 midway 4th quarter here last year and lost, but I won't.
Broncos still out there, Mike, with 4 fouls.
And here he is, number 33, right in front of the Gateway bench. Now Stevenson plays catch with Jackson.
There they go.
Again to Kromka. He's touching it every trip. Jumper. Back rim, no good. Rebound. Put back up. It's a dipper. Kromka has it. Now they call the foul.
Late call.
Kromka will shoot a couple.
That was late. Christian Snelly going to pick it up.
That's his 3rd.
Wow, Mike. I'm not saying it wasn't a foul. I'm just saying it was very late whistle.
Again, Rams nowhere near the bonus, which is probably a good thing.
Well, Mike, one thing about this team, too.
Kromka missed the first.
Is normally we're looking down at opponents with our height. Tonight we're looking up. Kromka 6'8" himself.
Second by Kromka. He makes that one. He's got 10, and it's a 1-point Highlands lead. Halftime in Murraysville, Franklin Regional 30, Greensburg-Salem 22.
More interesting than I thought it would be. All right, 2-3 zone, Mike. They got to solve this zone.
Again, Greensburg-Salem's already in the playoffs.
And Corey Meyer's still out there, Mike, the zone buster. Johnny Christ still on the bench.
Cochran, long three ball is off the back rim. Ursig had it, lost it out of bounds, but they say it was last touched by Jackson and no argument, so I think Courtney knows he did that.
All right, Mike, we got to get something off this inbound. They get the easy layup. Let's see what we can get. We're facing a 2-3 zone. Sometimes you catch somebody with his back to the basket. There he is right there, Mike.
Ramello.
Oh, he had a beautiful shot at it.
Missed the easy layup. Rebound Gateway.
That's called the slip, Mike. You slip right behind the defender. That time was Kromka. Boy, it would have been great to get his fifth foul there.
Gateway can take the lead back. Kromka, fake against Mello. Oh, it is Ursig. Great play. Stole it and got it to Freeman. Myers ahead of the pack.
Oh, he gets fouled.
And he'll go to the line for the first time this year.
Boy's a pretty good free throw shooter. He'll be shooting a pair here, Mike. They get that foul, and that was on Jackson, his second.
Team foul number 3 against Gateway, but more importantly, Myers shoots 2. His first attempt of the season.
He's 100%, Mike. He now becomes our leading free
He's our best free throw shooter. There he is. 1 for 1. Highlands by 2. Short. Freeman tipped it, and it's corralled by Hicks. Gateway with the ball with a chance to tie. Jackson all the way in. Up around, no good. Rebound Signorella. Rams have the ball with a 2-point lead. Signorella stole it back.
Oh, he gets
another,
back.
my goodness. Giveaways. Bozevic's 3 is no good. Rebound Tonelli tipped it. Jackson has it. He's blocked by Ursig.
Wow, Mike.
Signorella all the way through. Double dribbled.
Yep. There was 4 turnovers, Mike, in that span. 2 apiece. Johnny Christ going to come back in the lineup now, Mike, with 6:14 to go. Rams clinging to a 2-point lead.
Johnny hasn't scored since the first half. Gateway with the ball. Highlands with a 2-point lead. Here's Kromka.
He's out there with 4 fouls.
Jackson to Bozovic, but Tonelli quickly got over there.
And they get him in the isolation.
In the post against Ursig, against 2. What a move! Won't go. Tipped out of there, but the Gators, they came right to Bozovic. Jackson right side.
You got to get those tip outs, Mike. Ramello's tip them out. We got to get on the floor and get after him.
Jackson flashing out to get it is Stevenson.
Those high cuts, Mike. Steven run that X play.
Stevenson in there, a sophomore. Hicks a freshman. Here's Bozovic. He is a senior. So is Kromka. Hicks, right side Kromka, back out to Jackson. 5:15 to go, fourth quarter. Highlands 30, Gateway 28.
It's been ugly, Mike. But a win is a win.
If you win by 1, it becomes a Mona Lisa then.
Remember, we had 25-point lead at home.
Oh, nearly a steal by Tonelli, but
pushed him way out there.
Oh, got his hands in there again. Now Jackson goes through with a runner off. No good. Rebound. Price had it, lost it. Romello Freeman gets it to Tonelli.
Courtney Jackson hurt Mike behind the play.
Here comes Ursig all the way through. Ursig, another try. Yes.
Sean's first 2 of the night, Mike, and they got to take a timeout.
Jackson's limping.
Got injured on that play, got hit in the eye.
He came off. The old thumb to the eye, and we get a timeout.
Let's clean up that trivia question if we can.
Yeah, we can. We had Micah Mason made 82 three-pointers. Who on that team of the 2011 section champions made 54 three-pointers? The answer is to Trenum Rifle, Seth Goheen. He made 54. Trey Duncan had 22. He was also in double figures in that category. Here are your starters. Micah Mason, Andre Boone, Seth Goheen, Trey Duncan, Nate Ehrlich, and then off the bench you had Kayshawn McMillan, Glenn Saunders, Tyler Kazmierczyk, Tyler Simkevich, T.T. Leonard got some time, Akile Freisen, and Nate Virag. Sean Bennis was the head coach. We want to send out our best to Seth Goheen. We said he lost his father this week.
His dad passed away age 50. He had 2 heart transplants, and unfortunately, age 50, he passed away. Also in the Golden Ram family, Mike, we lost Dean Barr, That was Ryan Barr's dad. He was our kicker a few years ago, our punter. He's up at Slippery Rock, and again, both in their 50s, way too young, Mike.
32-28. Highlands with the lead, 4.5. We were here a year ago. Pretty much the same situation. Fall-away is missed, and Ursic has the rebound.
Big bomb by Ursic.
Let's see how much they've grown since last year.
Sean came up big that last trip, Mike.
No, those two freshmen aren't freshmen anymore. They're not even sophomores anymore now, Johnny and Luke, that's for sure. Here's Tonelli, got around a man.
You're going to come out and chase a little bit, Mike.
Cochran. Now here comes Freeman. Oh, nice pass down low. Ursig. Cochran's open for
Luke.
three. It's
One time.
down!
One time, Luke Cochran. His first three of the night, and Highlands now has a 7-point lead with 3:56 to go.
35-28. Tonelli giving Farish a rough ride.
Dead ball, Mike.
Gave up his dribble, but Kromka has it. Just where you like him, 48 feet away from the basket.
Oh, Sean Ursh is clapping his hand. Let's play some defense.
There's a jumper, and it's down by Stevenson. That was cool. 35-30. 5-point lead. Flashing open. Now Tonelli has it right side. 3:20 to go. Highlands here in the game last year led by 6, fourth quarter. Gateway won the game making only 2 baskets in the fourth. They won it at the foul line.
And they're going to make them come out of that 2-3, Mike. Yep, here they come. Now you run your man off.
Here's Freeman. Now you want to isolate Kronka down there with his 4 fouls if you get him in man, don't you?
Yep.
Get it to Johnny and make the move. Here's Kreis in front of the Highlands bench. Clock ticks under 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Highlands by 5. Cochran, Freeman, doesn't need it. Back out to Kreis.
Way keep away.
Oh, they got a baseline blow up for Tonelli. Lays it up, it won't go. Rebound Kronka. Wow.
It was there, Mike. Yep.
Rams have missed so many of those tonight. 2.5 left. Here's Stevenson. That was a big bucket Stevenson hit the last trip down. And now we're going to have a little reach in
on
Bozovic, and he's a good foul shooter. He'll go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1.
Yep.
Highlands foul, number 23, Luke Cochran.
2:29 left, fourth quarter. Highlands 35, Gateway 30.
1-on-1, Mike. Bozovic, like you said, made 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight.
It's missed.
That one,
and Kreis has the rebound. Boy, that's a big one.
Yep.
5-point lead. Courtney Jackson got that vision fixed enough to get back in there. He's at the scorer's table right now for Darren Friedman.
Nope.
Ursic saves it to Cochran. Cochran to Kreis.
Every pass has to be pinpoint now.
And again, Gateway has so many fouls to give right now. He needs to start taking them. There's only 2 minutes to go, and they've only committed 3 fouls. Here's Freeman. And that's great news for Highlands. They don't have to go to the line.
Yeah. Just keep inbounding the ball.
Here's Cochran. 1:55 to go.
Let's play keep away.
Cochran out top against Kromka. Can't foul. Oh, I'd just take him right. I'd take it.
Yep.
See if he can get him to put a hand in there. Cochran goes all the way through and saved it to Johnny Kreis.
Yep,
1:39 to go.
Here comes a trap.
Double team. Cochran's open. Free ball up. It's off the rim. Rebound tipped. And Gateway has it.
All right, 1:31
to go. It comes to Farish, and Darren Friedman wants a timeout at 1:31. Highlands with a 5-point lead.
He's going to take a full timeout. Gives us a
You
chance
keep
to
reading
talk
them.
about, yep, the anchor in. Another season's upon us. And boy, I can't wait to get to the anchor in this evening, Mike. Joe, Andy, and Dee, please save one for me. It continues a family tradition started way back in 1953. Great home-cooked meals while I have to do the cooking. I love the original anchor burger. Got my bacon on it. Everything's better with bacon, Mike.
You betcha.
Seasoned wings, AK Valley style, full knot pieces. Make sure to ask about the daily special on the blue plate. No reservation needed. Kitchen's open till 11. Hopefully we'll be up there celebrating tonight. There's plenty of time to come to the Anchor Inn after the game. Mike and I will be there. Come by and say hello. Anchor Inn, Freeport Road in Detroit Heights. Welcome aboard. Come on, guys. Hang on. 1:31 to go. Section title on the line. We are in the catbird seat. We determine our own fate, Mike. We got to pull this out.
We do. Be the 10th section championship in Highlands history if they can pull it off. They have the lead. We talked about the game last year, and then I'll put it to bed, never to be talked about again. Highlands led 45-39. Less than less than 6 to go, fourth quarter, and the Gators finished on a 17-6 run. It's time to bury that.
Yep.
The Rams have had good success on this floor, not against Gateway, but in playoffs. They beat Southmoreland in a game here in 2012, and Seth Edwards set the school record for three-pointers here.
He likes shooting here. He had 10 threes.
In a state playoff game. That's you can win bar bets with that when you ask somebody who has the Highlands record for most threes.
Mike and Mason every time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, my big trip here, 1:31 to go. Highlands trying to put a little pressure on Kronka. He's going to get right to the basket, Mike.
He is. Goes all the way through, and it's blocked by Christ, and the Rams have it.
And they're going to have to foul, Mike. You're right.
And they're in trouble with that. They've only committed 3. They got to commit 4 just to get the Rams to the line.
And you know who can't do it right there?
Is Jean Paul. And I think he just did.
No, they're going to get it on.
They're going to get it on Hicks instead.
They got to get Crumped in and out in offense and defense.
Well, exactly. But you know what? He's probably one of their better defenders too. And with that length, he can kick the ball free. Highlands by 5, 1:09 to go. It's still a 2-possession game. That's the first foul on Hicks.
Getting Sig out there, the extra ball handler, Mike.
1:09 to go.
Why would they not go backward?
Here's Ursig. All the way in. What's the call? A foul.
Yep.
That'll be the 15th foul against Gateway.
We don't need to shoot him, Mike.
No. Stevenson gets another. Hicks. Hicks might be the designated fouler right now.
3 now.
You can think that was discussed.
There's another foul.
Nearly a steal by Bozovic, but Highlands will keep it. 1:03 to go. There is molasses in the clock in Monroeville.
Can't go quick enough, Mike. Highlands with a 5-point lead. Fans over there getting fired up. Mr. Signorella pounding those bleachers.
What was that you were saying about a 7-point lead before the game? That's when you know it's safe.
Yep.
Here's Ryan. Price.
And that's where, stay right there, Mike. Crump can't foul you.
No, he can't.
You cannot foul him. Ooh,
somebody fouled Tonelli.
See?
They're going to get Bozovic. Just 1-3, not 2 of them. But again, Highlands doesn't shoot yet, and they've taken 30 seconds off the clock. We're down to 51 seconds.
That's Bozovic's first.
And Stosh wants to talk it over. Of course, remind you about Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for third graders all the way up to varsity. I was looking at some stuff on Micah's YouTube page yesterday of some work that he had done with Robbie Carmody. Great players like that. Luke Cochran, of course, spends a lot of time up there, and a lot of the Highlands players. It's just a great place to go. Micah and John. John came up with this method years ago of training that he trained Micah with, and now Micah's doing it with Isaiah. And that's... They teach it. Courtney's over there. Hi, Courtney. Not yet. Not yet. She's looking.
Get a shot at Courtney for us, would you?
She's over there. Here comes George, too. George
wants to know she got a great shirt on tonight, Mike, and it says Courtney, and on the back it says Start the Bus, and she's waiting to do it. So let's send her out here and hopefully the next 50 seconds with a section victory.
We'll let you know, Court.
Ooh. Hang on to something at home, guys.
5-point lead, the lowest scoring game. And again, we go back to our number, Dean, of 57. Yep. Anytime Highlands holds an opponent under 57, they're undefeated. Gateway, we could play this game till next Thursday. Nobody's getting 57.
And let's go Rams. Chan is up on the left, Mike.
Christ, can we break somebody free? Backcourt to Cocker. Nearly walked with it. Foul him. Tonelli, wide open, Ursig lays it in!
Yes! Sean Ursig!
Timeout, Highlands at 42 seconds. The Rams lead by how many, Dean?
7. The magic number, Mike. And you had your magic number earlier, 57. We're under that. We got my lead. Courtney, get a little closer to the door, dear. Yikes, Mike. These games are so tough on you because,
I only watched the one on... You were there Saturday. It was similar to this. I watched that one on television, but...
And these is how the playoffs are going to be. They're going to be... Every possession is going to be big. The biggest number tonight, Mike, Highlands has forced 18 turnovers, only turned the ball over 8 times.
You know what it made... I think I know what made Saturday's game easier for me to watch on TV was I was at some place and I had a beverage in front of me. Well, and I needed a bit... And we can't do that here, so that kind of changes...
I walked out of the gym
I wondered where you went.
On those last two shots, Johnny drained them both, Mike. And again, we've had a lot of clutch play here in the second half. Hey, Corey Myers, Mike, 4 points, 4 of the biggest ones in his life. That big three, made a foul shot. And of course, again, seniors coming up. Sean Urshid made the last 2 baskets. Romello Freeman in with 7.
Then you know the greatest thing about winning a section title, Dean? You get a T-shirt.
Yeah,
you know, that's.
Yeah, we always get a T-shirt.
You get a T-shirt. I mean, how do you?
We'll have to remind the boosters of that.
Think I buy my clothes? All right, here we go.
Full court pressure, Mike. I like this. Don't give him anything easy. Make him work for everything. Kromka going to get it.
And he does. Back to Stevenson. He brings it up. Back to Kromka. I think he's going right to the hole. Kromka thought about it. Now he gets shut off, has to shoot a jumper. It's off the back iron, rebound Tonelli.
Hold on to it, guys.
29 seconds. Foul him. Here's Cochran. Out to Freeman. 25 seconds. It's kicked. There's a foul. Romello goes to the line with 23.4 to go.
Give me an ad, any ad.
Well, the way I look at it is this way, Dean.
I'm going to read something.
When we talk about free T-shirts, or any kind of T-shirts, if you really want to buy a T-shirt,
go to B&J Sports, located 1605 Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. They've been outfitting our local sports teams and the great fans of Cape Valley for only 5 decades. Sorry about that.
Missed the 1-and-1. Jackson's shot is blocked by Urshig.
Look at Urshig's come up big,
Urshig
Mike.
had it, lost it. Who's it belong to? Gateway. But there's 14 seconds left. Highlands by 7.
What a big one this will be, Mike.
Bozovic will inbound it. And they got to hurry. It's a 3-possession game. Jackson at 13. Now back outside to Jackson. Courtney, start the bus.
Courtney.
Kromka left side, 5. Lets it go. No good. Rebound Price. Highlands wins the section.
Section championship. The Highlands go to Rams. You see the 2 sophomores there celebrating, Mike. And nobody's happier than those seniors over there either. Romello Freeman, Sean Urshid, Christian Tonelli, Ryan Signorella, Luke and Johnny, and again, don't forget Corey, and don't forget Danny Timmons too. He came in there big a lot of times this year, Mike. This has been a team effort. I've loved the way they've come together, and no better way to celebrate it. It wasn't pretty, but it's a win.
And you talk about defense in that game, and the defense that Highlands has played on this run that they've had. They win the section championship by allowing only 3 points in the 4th quarter.
3 points, Mike. I had to go through 4 different ink pens to find the lucky one. The luck we did, what was that final score again? 37?
37-30.
As I called it, right on the button.
7 points. All right. Tremendous. Let's go celebrate. Chandler wants to show to... Exactly. Chandler with a few choice words for the scoreboard operator. He'll show the Gator. Let's wrap it up here as Highlands has won at least a share of the section title, their first one since 2011. Thanks to Randy Rivesti, the AD, for helping us out here tonight. Once again, that final score. Highlands 37, Gateway 30. For Chandler Timmons and Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So